Hooray! Hello. I can't hear you. Are you muted? I can't hear you at all. Uh-oh. Yay! Can you hear me? So it's literally just me not being able to hear you. Okay. I don't know. I might have to hang up and try and join again or something. I can't tell what you're saying. I have no idea what you're saying. I can't lip read. Oh, hey. Hi, friends. Okay, people on YouTube can't hear you either, Julia. I have no idea what you're saying. No, that's the YouTube video. Oh well. Who have we got on the chat? Hi, Jenna. You've already got headphones in, haven't you? The headphones with microphone. Huh? Help. Aha! Oh, that was Lily. Hi, Lily.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. It's working finally. My email was taking forever to like load.
Yeah.
I can't hear Julia either.
Excellent. As in, Lily.
I don't know what it is.
She just keeps talking and I still can't hear her.
I know. You can hear me fine, yeah. I'm just making sure. I haven't used this today. It's cool.
Oh, Jenna. Sorry, everybody who is watching. We can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Nothing yet.
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay.
Whew.
Now, are you guys echoing? Like, are you guys echoing when you talk? Because I don't have my headphones. I'm not using my headphones right now.
No, you don't be echoing.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we can start now.
Yay.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh, good.
All right, who wants to start?
I don't.
I haven't done one of these before. You guys go first.
Okay, well, did you guys like it? Did you like the book?
Yes. I thought
Actually,
it was.
Lily, I already read your review, so I kind of already know what you think. But
Ooh.
I know I wrote like a long review on Goodreads. I liked it, but I didn't love it like a lot of people did. That's my general consensus.
Tell us more.
It was more, I liked a lot of the general bits that a lot of other people liked, but I just didn't get on with the writing and structure very well, and like it just made my reading experience like not as great. Like, so that was the general. I didn't really have a massive issue with anything else, but it was just mostly the writing and structure. But yeah, what did you guys think?
I liked it. I thought the romance was really super cute in this book.
It was pretty cute.
It was cute.
I have like a whole list of stuff. Plus, I have more on my phone.
Yeah, I should have taken more notes. I was like thinking as I was going along, I should have taken more notes, but I remember it wasn't that long ago I read it, so I think I remember it pretty well.
Literally the only book that I read this month, so.
Really?
I feel like I need to start reading this towards the end of the month. That way I can remember everything that happens in it.
Yeah. That's
probably.
true. Yeah, because I'm reading like another YA contemporary like summer romance right now, and so I'm like, I don't want to get them confused. They're quite different, but like I don't want to get them confused in my head, and I'm just worried I'm going to be like, that. Yeah. So.
What did you guys think about the characters?
Well, I'm pretty much in love with Dimple. Like, I want her to come here and be my best friend.
I really liked Dimple as well.
Yeah. Just like a little coding queen, feminist superhero.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome. I
actually really liked Rishi as well, though, by the end of it.
I loved it.
It took me a while to warm up to him. I think the first few chapters.
Really?
I was like, just because of the fact that he was like so much of a goody two shoes for the first little while, and the fact that he's like, you know, so excited to be following this line of fate, I was like, oh, dude, come on. Do something interesting. And then when they had dinner with the whatever they call them, like the ABBA zombies, and he was like getting all snide towards them and sneakily putting them down, I was like, okay, you've got some soul to you as well.
That was one of my favorite parts.
That was really good. It reminded me of like what, my high school was like. So it was nice to see them shoving them back where they belong.
I was the same in that I took a while to warm up to Rishi, and I don't know why, because he's like he is like the kind of male character I guess I would normally like. I don't know what it was that took me a while. I guess like you kind of find out more information about his character as the book goes on, and as we found out more about him, like I think I warmed up to him a lot more when you kind of delved more into like his art stuff. Like,
yeah,
I think I started to like him a lot more then.
In personality or something. I thought it took him a while to kind of get that personality beyond just being, Yeah,
and I feel like Dimple in the first few chapters comes across and she's like so, like she's just lays everything about her personality out, and so she's quite, like he took a while to come out of his shell, whereas she's just, when you're starting the book, you're like, I felt more drawn to Dimple at the beginning anyway.
I loved Rishi the whole time. I thought he was a sweetheart. He's so cute.
I just needed to have him to have a bit of a streak of bad boy to him as well, and then I was happy.
I liked how Dimple was very like she wasn't focused on having her relationship, and she was focused on her career, and like that was like what all her energy went into was bettering her career. And I feel like that probably stemmed a little bit from her parents like pushing her into marriage, but you know, you always want to like defy your parents when you're young. But I like
I didn't really do much in terms of thinking about why that was the case, but I really, really liked it. And the fact that
it was definitely something.
Here you go.
Carry on, sorry. It's okay, carry on, sorry.
And the fact that when their relationship finally they decided to try the relationship at the end of the book, it was that more non-traditional one where he was like, I want to pursue the art and you want to pursue the coding, which is going to be more of a traditional breadwinning kind of role. So the fact that they're like, okay, we've got some sense of tradition, but we've also got things working the way we want them to work for our life, and we know that that's okay. I was like, yay!
You woke us up. You woke us up.
Okay.
Straight up the stairs. Turn the lights down. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Interruption. Sorry about that. Carry on.
Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, someone's in trouble.
Don't worry.
I really like the parents in this book, even though like they were kind of like overbearing. They did it from like a place of love.
Yeah, they were really sweet in spite of all of that. And like at the end when the mother's like, I'm not disappointed in you for not being in a relationship. I'm disappointed that you're so sad. I was like, parent goals.
Yeah. I liked that they were like, even though they obviously like weren't like in present like physically in the book, I felt like their presence was there a lot, if that makes sense. Like they just felt like a presence, like, you know what I mean. They felt present in the book, which I liked.
They were always calling and checking on them, and yeah,
which I appreciated, because obviously like I definitely realized like recently I really appreciate when parents are like very like present in the book, especially in YA books, because it's like, I don't know, you know, in those books where they're just like not there, and it's like I guess for some people that would be realistic, but not for a lot of people.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat who's read the book?
Can you see the chat, Jazz? Because I can't.
I can see the chat. So far, it's only Jenna in the chat.
Are you?
And Jenna wants to take a drink
from YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Okay. I need to pull it up so I can see it.
Yeah, I'm just getting it up.
Yay. It says 3 watching now, but one of them is me. Is anyone else there?
One of them is me. I've just gone on.
I'm not on yet, so.
Okay, yeah, it's Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
I'm actually there at the moment. I was going to put makeup on for this, but then I decided that I needed sleep more. And now I kind of...
I was the same, but I was just like, I hadn't worn it all day, and then it was like so late, and I was like, I can't be bothered to put it on this late at night. So I'm just not gonna bother.
Okay, I think I have it up now, so I can see it. I love how you like comment in the comments, Jazz, while you're.
Yeah.
Gotta do something. Yay. There's no one to comment to at the moment. Come back.
Yeah, it took me so long to get the sound. Everybody's like, all right, I'm done with this. I gotta pull up my other discussion questions.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, so I've read a lot of like reviews on Goodreads about this book, and I feel like Dimple was either like either people loved her or hated her. Like I heard like a lot of people thought she was annoying in the reviews, and I was actually like, what?
Dimple.
Yeah, Dimple.
Okay.
I read this review where they were like angry at her, like they were really angry at her because she threw her Starbucks coffee. Like they had this like vendetta against her because they threw her coffee. They were like, why would you waste coffee? I was like, is that your biggest concern? I was like, why do you have such a vendetta against her? It's just coffee. I don't know, that made me laugh more than anything. I was just like, okay.
I can see why she might be annoying to some people, but I just thought that she was such a fresh character compared to so many that you read about. Yeah. Like, how often do you get to come across a coda girl in YA books and things like that? It was really nice.
I guess you could find her annoying, but I don't know. I just don't see it. Like, I can see how people would, but I don't.
Lily, I can still hear you upstairs. We can't keep skiing. Keep the noise down.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. So embarrassing.
Supposed to do.
I don't know. I'm speaking really quietly. This house is just really echoey, but like I don't understand how they can hear because they're like 2 floors up. I don't know.
Or like get under a blanket with your laptop.
Yeah. Well, that's why I didn't want to do it upstairs because I didn't want to keep them up. So I came downstairs to the living room. Anyway.
I think the only thing that I didn't really like about the story is I feel like there were some spots, which I think, Lily, you mentioned this in your review about like where the sections just kind of like jumped. Like it would say like,
yeah,
3 weeks, we worked on this for 3 weeks, and then and I was like,
yeah, it was just like because I was really excited with the book. I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm trying to stay quiet. Where like they spent a really long time on the talent show, and like I get why, but at the same time they spent so much time on it, and then I was really excited to read it because it was about STEM subjects, and then they just were like 2 weeks went by and we finished it, and I was like, oh, I would have really liked to have seen more about it.
Yeah, I can see that. I wanted to know more about the little app they were developing as well because that sounded really interesting. Yeah. Tell us more. Spend more time.
Yeah, I don't think she went very much into detail about like the coding world.
Yeah.
In the book.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Which is just, I just would have liked to have seen a bit more.
Also, I think the only time that I really didn't like Dimple was at the end, where like when they lost the whole thing, and she like broke up with Rishi basically because they lost. Like I know that wasn't that, and maybe it was just like an emotional reaction or chain reaction, but it kind of made me mad how she was just like, oh, I'm so stressed out and mad that I'm gonna end what is going good in my life.
Yeah. I don't think that the potential emotional reasoning behind that decision was explained out very well, or like given the right kind of justification, because it didn't. That particular part didn't flow particularly well for me too. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think at the time I didn't really question it. I was just like, oh, she's very emotional, and I could kind of see her thought process, like why she was doing what she did, but I don't know.
But it kind of wasn't until she was talking to her mother on the bed, like way later, that you kind of understood what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have been better then as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it was after, like During the
Feels
actual
like.
thing, I was like, whoa.
It's always in these live shows that I kind of like break and analyze everything, and then I'm like, oh, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was. Like now I'm reading
I
my notes, and it like when Dimple steals Rishi's art and gives it to emails it to the guy, like that made me mad whenever she did that, just because she knew how he felt about it, and then she did it anyway. Like I know it was in good intentions, but it still was like I wouldn't do that.
I was also reading that part, and I was like, and it's happened again in the book I'm currently reading, where it's like one of the main characters takes something of their love interests and like doesn't tell them, and it just has repercussions, and it's just like, oh, like it's done. Every time it happens, I'm just like, oh, here we go. Like it's not gonna end well.
Yay, Jenna's back.
Hey, Jenna.
Hey,
Have you read the
Jenna.
book?
What is that noise? Sounds like a frog.
It does.
I don't know.
It's not here.
Jasmine, I gotta show you this before I forget. Hold on.
Ooh, ooh.
Look what I got.
Yay!
That is so big.
3 pounds.
I love it.
You only get things. Sorry, I'm just gonna move so I'm in a corner. I'm hoping if I'm in a corner, it will like insulate. I don't know if that makes sense. You only get. I was just gonna say you only get like tins that big in like America. They're so
I got
big.
it off of Amazon because this was like,
Really?
I don't know if Milo, you can only get it like in Australia. Can you buy it in the stores, Jasmine?
In Australia. Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay, well we
Like-
can't get it in the store here, so I had to order it on Amazon. And I got the little one, and me and Lincoln like drank it and like, and so I was like, oh, I'm not gonna drink it every like week, so I'm just gonna order the biggest one they have. And so.
I'm pretty sure I've never seen a tin that big here in Australia, so maybe I should order it on Amazon too.
You should have seen my husband's face when I like pulled it out of the box. He's like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, it's Milo."
I don't have any Milo at the moment. It's very sad.
I've heard of it, but I've never had it. I've heard of it from my Australian friends.
Yeah,
Had it.
it's definitely a big Australian thing. But
Yeah, I've had Vegemite, but I have.
Milo is probably more people friendly than Vegemite in terms of like introductions.
Yeah, but we have Marmite in the UK though, so it's kind of the same.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I still want to try Vegemite. I need to order that now.
We still need to send each other a box of stuff.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Do that. I'll send you some Vegemite.
And then our
With a proper diagram of how much to put on.
Should we announce what next month's book is going to be?
No,
No?
we haven't yet. No.
I said, should we?
Oh, I thought you said did we, and I was like, no.
I thought you said, did we?
No. Keep it a secret. No.
Okay, so next month's book is going to be Flame in the Mist.
Excellent. I genuinely don't know anything about this book, so tell us about it, Julia.
I think it's like a Mulan retelling, from what I understand.
Ooh,
Kind of sounds cool.
that does sound cool.
Yeah.
I like Mulan.
I think it's got like Japanese inspired influences, doesn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I love Mulan, so I'm like excited about it.
What?
But that book like way outbeat our choices, Jasmine, because the poll was like ours was like 15 votes on each of ours, and then that one had like 35 votes.
Holy crap! Okay.
Yeah.
Well then. Oh well.
I think that our books that we picked though were less known, and that one was more known.
Yeah. I know that Flame in the I know the name Flame in the Mist because everyone's talking about it being released, so it makes sense that people would have voted for that more. They all sounded good though.
One of the bigger booktuber channels, you know Reagan's channel?
No.
Yeah.
Well, she and another booktuber are doing the disappearances, the one that I chose, or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm kind of glad we didn't do that one, but
I would have been happy to read anything.
yeah, they're all good. They all sound really good.
Because this is pretty much the only thing keeping me reading at the moment. Really, the only books I've read for the last couple of months have been the book club books.
Really?
Yeah, not because I don't want to read, but just because every time I get home from work, I'm making teas and doing tea business things instead. So, like, because I'm
3 books this month because I was doing
all the box stuff, right?
yeah, which I still want to get. Like, I want to get some samples of your teas.
Oh yeah, I'm totally keen for that. Everything is nearly done up. Rep search is ending in a few hours.
What's ending?
Yeah.
The rep search on Instagram.
Oh, cool. I didn't know you were doing a rep search.
Yeah. Been on Instagram.
Now I'm about to go enter.
Yeah, anyway. So doing that and working 9 to 5 and then like 5 till midnight is tea time means that I don't get much reading done unless it's before work.
That's fair.
Hopefully not
I read
for much.
5 books, but
Pardon?
like I read 5 books, but I feel like I should have read more because I'm on summer break from uni right now. But I was like when it was really tiring, so I was like, I just get home and sleep. But they were all like one of them was like a novella. It was like tiny.
I think 5 is a good one.
So
5 is still pretty good.
yeah.
I don't think
I
I've
feel like
ever read
failure
5
at
books.
I've
What was
just never
that?
been in those places.
I did my wrap-up video, and it was literally like 3 minutes long before I cut out like all my random pauses and stuff. So it's probably like
That's gonna be mine too. Oh well, it's probably better when they're shorter because people won't watch it till the end.
Do we have more viewers now? We have 4 viewers now.
4 viewers. I tried asking Jenna what she thought of the book and she's disappeared again. Jenna!
Hi, everybody watching. What do you think of the book?
Hello.
5 watching. One of them is probably
I think one of them is me.
Yeah, there's really fun.
Oh, well. Oh, he's here.
It's like popping back and forth.
Has anyone who is watching ever tried Milo?
If not, we're sending out samples to everyone.
I'll send that out instead of the tea samples for your subscription box.
That's actually a good idea. I'm just gonna send out Milo samples in my boxes.
If there was a book that suited it, that would be awesome for sure.
You know what? Okay, you know how she talks about Pocky sticks in the books?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Pocky Sticks.
I found
Pocky
them at
sticks.
Walmart. So I bought some Pocky sticks and I was gonna try them. And before I had the chance to try them, my kids had gotten into the grocery bag and eaten all of them. I said, why? And they watched a video on YouTube where they were eating Pocky sticks or something, so they
So
decided
they wanted
gonna eat my Pocky sticks.
classic.
Oh god.
I've had Pocky Sticks before here. They're pretty good.
Are there
I've never
other-
had them. I never even had them.
They're like Yeah, they're kind of like long biscuits that are just like dipped in, not necessarily chocolate, but like sugar icing type stuff or something like that. So they're kind of,
I think I can imagine.
I know. And they're like really long and thin, so you have to eat basically the whole box. You can't just eat one or two because there's not enough.
I'd probably just eat like 5 in one go. It's like how I eat Pringles.
That explains why they were gone before I like even turned around.
Yeah. Literally just grab a handful.
I was gonna do an Instagram picture with them in the book, but
nope.
Little buttholes.
Classic. Classic munchkins.
Mm-hmm.
They did talk about Pocky Sticks a lot, though.
Yeah, they did. I thought that the scene where she where he goes up to her and he's like talks to her and says like you're my wife or something, and she I thought that was funny.
I thought that was excellent.
I was getting so much secondhand embarrassment from that scene.
Really?
Like no, in a good way. In a good way. I was just like, oh god, here he goes.
Yeah, I know. You're like, don't do it, dude. Don't do it. I'm just spending the rest of my life together. No.
I know. Because I just could tell her reaction, and I was just like, oh god, it's gonna end really badly.
She thinks that she's gonna be all quirky but cute. That was and she's also a YouTube video. Yes, I liked it.
Yeah. I liked her friendship with her roommate. Like that was like a nice thing, and I liked that she I don't know. I just thought that was like a nice, and then you saw the progression of that character as well. I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Right, Cecilia or Celia?
Celia, maybe. Yeah, I can't remember her name either.
I'm so bad.
I liked how their friendship was like even though Celia wanted to she wanted to be friends with the Aber zombies, like Dimple didn't make like a huge deal about it, and she was just we can agree to have different friends and still be friends and it not be like a deal. And I thought it a good I feel like every friendship that I've had, if you're like, I'm gonna be friends with so and so, but that person doesn't like them, then it's like we're not friends anymore. You know? So I feel like that's like a really healthy friendship dynamic.
Yeah,
I felt like it was really mature. And she never resented her for it really. She sometimes was like, oh, it's not good for her, but I want to be friends with her. It was nice.
I really liked the this is my crazy levels of feminism coming out again, I guess. But the conversation that they had after she lost it over not wanting to do that group's talent show performance, where she felt bad about not wanting to wear a bikini. And there was one line that Rishi said where she was like, it doesn't matter that the other chick wants to because that's not you and that's not what you prefer. I was like, yes.
That was a good line, actually. Yeah.
Just because other people want to wear bikinis doesn't mean you need to feel comfortable with it too, and things like that.
That's actually a really good line. I like that. Good job, Rishi.
I like that she put in the book too that the Aber zombie group won because his family bought it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that happens in real life. That is something that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was surprised because I just felt I don't know, I didn't feel like it was a predictable book, but I just was so used to that being. I just was kind of oh yeah, that.
I didn't understand.
I'm sorry. I was pleasantly surprised that it happened because it was not as predictable.
Yeah. Yeah. We could have easily seen that the author might have just decided to make it one of those unbelievable wins, but she actually kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, but I can't remember her name, but the woman still was like, yeah, it's a corrupt system, but I still really liked your app. Like, I liked that.
Yeah, it's about to get hella sunny in here. Because that's the sun coming up over the bottom beside me, so it's about to get fun.
I have no sun. You've caught me in like the 5 hours of day at the moment where we don't have any sun.
Yeah.
Because like it normally like we have like sun from about 5 a.m. till about 11 p.m. here at the moment.
What?
Wow.
5 a.m. till about 10 p.m.
Really?
Because we're so high up. Yeah.
It gets dark at
It gets dark about 10.
here.
So where are you?
I'm from well, I'm in England.
That
So,
much I knew. Whereabouts in England?
Yeah. Bournemouth, which is like on the south coast near the beach.
Okay. Cool.
I'm from London, but we moved away last year, which I'm sad. I get really bad like hay fever down here. Like I'm allergic to like pollen or like some type of pollen, and so I get like all itchy eyes and stuff. And I'm not used to it because I'm used to like city.
Well, I'm in Missouri, so it's very like grassy and corn, lots of corn.
Corn. Whereabouts in Missouri?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, I have a friend who lives like in the suburbs of the city.
That's awesome. Yeah, I technically live like outside of the city, but that's like where people would know closest.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh yeah. I'm so awkward.
I feel like everyone lives in much more interesting places than me.
Whatever, Australia's the best. I want to go to Australia so bad.
I keep forgetting.
It's expensive.
It is, yeah. The flights are so much. I really want to go.
The flights are a lot, which for you guys means you can travel other places but not Australia, and for me means that I can't travel anywhere because everywhere is expensive.
I know you guys are so far away from like everywhere except like New Zealand.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'll get out there someday.
Excellent. I'll be ready and waiting with a cup of Milo.
Yes. And lots of tea samples, right?
Yes. Tea samples, Milo, and Vegemite on toast. I'll just be standing at the airport with them on a platter.
That's awesome. That sounds like a great idea. A good plan.
That's right.
Babe, we're gonna have to have a savings account so that I can go to Australia and get some toast and tea and Milo.
Excellent. I might see if I can open the blinds so I'm not stripy. That's okay.
Yeah,
Take me like a minute.
Yeah. Go for it.
Stripes.
It's the rich get everything trope.
Yeah, I want to know more
Sorry.
about that.
Jenna says she hates the rich get everything trope and that it's overused.
I want to know more.
Yeah.
You mean like...
Has anyone else come across that in other books?
I don't know that I have, but I also don't read a lot of contemporary. I read mostly fantasy, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Contemporary isn't really my field of expertise either.
I mean, I always say I don't, but I actually do read a lot of contemporary. Like, I'd say quite a lot of protagonists are like from like middle class, like upper middle class backgrounds. So I actually kind of liked that was a topic of discussion. But obviously, like Rishi is like not like just middle class. He is like, and like the Amazon are like hella rich. Like it's all blank here. But the only book I can think of that like has like hella rich characters that like we were liars, but it's about them. I don't know.
Even though he is rich, he's still like kind.
I can't hear that. Sorry. What did you say?
I said I really liked Rishi's character because even though he was rich, he still was really kind and not a jerk like the average.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I liked that you had like both kind of bits of the spectrum.
Jasmine, are you being blinded? Do you need sunglasses?
I might just. It's light shining into my eyes. It's alright. I will keep the pain.
I'm going to quickly move into another room, and I hope this way I can talk a bit louder. This is like as far away as I can get, but it's going to be dark for a second. A bit echoey in here. That's the only thing. Okay.
I was going to say on top of that I really liked that Dimple's character had the money to really do in their life, because often, I don't know, I obviously don't read a lot of contemporary, but I haven't come across that too much before. But like that felt more realistic and more relatable to me, like the fact that she had a family that was like, we can either pay for you to go to college or pay for this, and there's no in between.
Yeah.
And things like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like something I've definitely seen of like in YA, like, and people have talked about it a bit more recently, like in contemporary, like about the fact that so many characters can just like do stuff, and it's like, but what about money? So I liked that there was that discussion. I really appreciated that.
Same. That was much more like my upbringing, so I was like, oh look.
Yeah. It was definitely something I could relate to more. It is getting better. I think like criticisms online like are feeding into novels, but obviously because books take 2 years to publish, like it takes a little bit of time for that to seep through. So, but yeah.
Much agree.
The author of this book is already working on another book, and I feel like I'll definitely read that one.
Yeah, I saw that. I'd be curious to see what other books she does as well.
I feel like, I don't know, just because I got on, I think it would depend on the premise, just because I guess my issue is with the like I just didn't click with her writing very well, and so I'd probably have to see what the premise was. But the thing is, it's like I said in my Goodreads review, is that I always want to support like own voices authors, so it's like, I don't know, I probably will in the end. I'm always curious.
Yeah.
Because the title got released recently, I think.
Yeah, I really like the title.
I can't remember what it is.
I'm trying to pull it.
Keep banging my head.
I know she does.
Jealous.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too.
Yeah.
It's through mostly fantasy books or LGBTQIA+ books.
Yeah, that's true actually, because a lot of contemporary I read is normally LGBTQ. So, like, but I have been reading a few like just straight contemporary romances recently, which is a bit weird. It's kind of like I've been comparing them because like I've read like 3 quite quickly together, so I don't get them mixed up, but I do keep comparing them, which I should.
Which books have you read?
I read When Dimple Met Rishi, obviously. There's a book over here that I don't think is probably very well known in the States or Australia called That Kind of Thunder. And it's about a girl who's selectively mute and a boy who's deaf, and they meet, and because they can both speak sign language, they end up falling in love essentially. And then the other one I've literally got like 40 pages left of it, is called If Birds Fly Back, which is about a girl and a boy who like meet volunteering at a retirement home. There's this mystery that they both want to solve and stuff like that. So they're kind of like lesser known ones.
I found the title for the other book that she
Yeah,
wrote,
it's
From Twinkle with Love.
From what with love?
oh,
Is that the
Twinkle.
right one? From Twinkle with
Twinkle.
Love. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's being published in 2000. Oh, you can't see it. Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's backwards, but you get the point.
I'm gonna.
No,
Yeah.
it must flip for us.
Yeah, it was forward.
Yeah, overall, I think I really enjoyed this book, and I think that I'd like recommend it to people. And I actually I enjoyed her writing style.
That's fair. I don't know what it was about her writing. I just like, I don't know, the dialogue just felt clunky to me, but I know a lot of people who say it flowed really well for them, but I don't know if it's just me being weird, but like for me, just there were sentences like that didn't like. I would have to be like, wait, does that make sense? I have to like read back over it. But that might have just been because I was starting my new job. I might have just been tired. I don't know.
I feel like sometimes, like, if I am like in a point in my life where I'm like stressed out or something,
Yeah.
it does affect like my reading or like how I feel about books and stuff too. Like if I'm overly happy, then I seem to like every book.
Yeah. Because it's even like with this new book, like I've settled in a bit more and I just finished a book I loved. So I went into this new one with like a really like positive attitude because I was like, I love reading and I love books. So like I'm probably thinking that I would normally. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird how like that happens.
Jenna says
Weird,
Windfall
but
is a
true.
recent one she read. Did you like it?
Pardon?
Windfall? I haven't read it yet, but I have it.
I haven't heard.
Isn't that about like a boy who wins the lottery and then like him and the main character like split, like he wins a lot of money, like he wins like millions and millions and millions.
Oh, she's saying that that's one that she read recently with the rich trope in it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder if that means she didn't like it. But I think for that
I heard good things about that.
point, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get to hear that.
I said for that book, that's kind of the point, though, right? Because he wins the lottery, and so.
Yeah.
I haven't read it, but I heard a review that said like it does talk about like privilege of money and stuff, but I haven't read it, so I don't know.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Well, guys, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't mind. No one has any other points to say?
I don't think so. I think I've pretty much covered all my points.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks everyone who joined us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Sorry for the interruptions.
Joining us, Lily, as our guest.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry about the interruptions.
Okay, it was entertaining.
I'm sure it was very entertaining for everyone else. I'm sure I'll get it full tomorrow.
All right, guys.
Okay. See you guys.
Bye.